Now, before I introduce the next individual who's a family member and a teammate, I want you to see an arc of film we have for you, just to see what we're all about. Thank you. Chuck Winter!
Stanley Tookie Williams, former bully, dead. Raymond Washington, leader of the cricket gang, dead. Sylvester Seal Murray, former bully, turned gang member, dead. My brother, shot dead by a gang member, former bully. The more I think about this bullying aspect, the touchiness in my heart, because I try to find out why is it that I want to bring harm to my life. When I think about bullying, I relate it to racism. Being a bully is discriminating. Discrimination is a form of racism. So I ask you, are you a racist? When I study about this bullying, the more I get into it, and I read their stories, all these guys come to one point, when either while they're on their deathbed or while they're in jail, they always want to give back. They want to show love. Why is it that you gotta wait till you're on your deathbed or you're in jail to show love? We're all the same, no different than you are. And then when I think about this word love, it means something special to me. The L stands for life. The O stands for opportunity. The V stands for values. And the E stands for equality. When you get life, you only have one chance in this thing we call life. Only one shot. What do you want to leave your legacy as? What do you want to be remembered? When your life is done, when you have that start date, you have that end date, then you have a dash. What do you want your dash to represent? Think about that. Think about the legacy that you're leaving behind. Think about the story you're leaving behind. Then you have that O, which stands for opportunity. Each and every day, you have an opportunity to reinvent yourself. Just because yesterday you may have been a bully, or you may have been a victim of bullying, you don't have to be that today. You can always change yourself. Then you have that V, which stands for values. We all have values, but how strong are your values? I challenge you today, possess strong values. Value your friendships. Value the person next to you, because it's all about memories. Life is about memories. That's what we live through. When you think about the happy times, when you think about the bad times, we all live off memories. Have strong values. And then with equality, it's that E. We all are the same. I'm no different than you are. All I wanted when I was sitting in your seat when I was a freshman in high school was to grow up and have a good job, have a family, if I was fortunate enough to have a family, and live harmoniously with everybody else. I didn't want anything else in life. So I asked you, what kind of love do you have? What's in your heart? Because life is about the choices we make. My mom always used to tell me, the choices you make today is what molds you for the future. It didn't really make any sense to me until I lost my brother. Because he made the wrong choice, not to listen to her words. So I asked you, make the right choice. Think about the person that's next to you. Think about how they feel. Be compassionate about their feelings. Because life is about the people you know. It's not about what you know, it's about who you know. I got to this point in my life from playing with the Argos for 5 seasons by somebody I knew. My defensive coordinator was my defensive coordinator in the States when I played arena football. I did well for him. He asked me after my season, even after me tearing my ACL, he asked me, did I want to come up here and win a Grey Cup? That was 3 seasons ago. I stand before you as a Grey Cup champion. So I asked you, is it about what I do? No, it's about who I am. The people standing sit next to you, you may never see them again in your lifetime. But remember this, they always have memories. And when somebody walks to a room, even if you don't never know their name, a feeling comes across you. Because you get familiar with the face or their being. And when that feeling comes across you, either it be positive or it be negative, based off your experiences from with them before. And that's how we live our life. So I ask you guys, and I challenge you from this point on, to love one another. And then the more I do my studying, I believe that the more we hear something, the more it comes to be. So when you hear about this huddle-up against bullying, that's all you think about is stopping bullying. Today we're not talking about huddle-up against bullying. We're here to talk about the end of bullying. Today we mark the end of no more bullying, no more violence at all in Michael Power. This is the end of it. You got to believe that, though, in order for it to come to be. So I ask you, take your right hand and put it over your heart. And say to yourself, my heart is made to show love. Take that same hand and put it on your forehead. It may be funny, but you got to believe it. My mind is made to create miracles. Now I ask you, and I'm going to leave this with you before I get out of here. Those 4 little letters, L-O-V-E. That's what life is about. It's about loving the person next to you, valuing the person next to you, thinking the person next to you is the same as you are, because we all are the same. We all feel pain. We all feel love. And I ask you, from this point on, let's end this violence. Let's stop all the bullying. I thank you guys for listening to me. I appreciate the applause, and I challenge you from this point on. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Chuck. What a great speech. A lot of work was put into this presentation. Firstly, by Mr. Training, who had the idea to invite the Argos. We have Chuck, Jason, Steve, and Christy. Thank you very much for coming to our school.